Hi, my name is Owen. I'm a Principal Telecom Solutions Architect from Amazon Web Services. This demo is all about how AWS is bringing telco who are monetizing the network APIs and the developer ecosystem together. We have our telco customers from Indonesia, XL Axiata, and Indosat Ooredoo Hutchison. They are actively developing the network API products, and they want to make this product reach many of the developers in Indonesia, but they don't have the traditional developer reach. On the other hand, we also have developers such as Terralogic in Indonesia. They are always looking for ways to improve the user experience of their product by getting more insights from the network. But in the past, they have to go to individual telcos to negotiate agreements and set up API connections. So how AWS is helping in this case is we partner with Axiata Digital Lab, which developed a very innovative API federation platform called the Sinergi API portal. Through this portal, developers like Terralogic will be able to subscribe, consume network APIs from multiple telcos in Indonesia, and they can access these network APIs in a very seamless way. AWS is focused on not just facilitating the exposure of these network APIs by working with API Federation platform, but we are also focusing on helping developers combining network APIs and other AWS cloud services to create meaningful use cases. So the demo itself is a very simple demo. Here, as you can see from the architecture, we have the network APIs from XL Axiata and Indosat Ooredoo Hutchison. They're being exposed through the API Federation platform, which is hosted on AWS. Developers like Terralogic will be able to consume from this API Federation platform. In order for them to complete a meaningful use case, they will also need other capabilities beyond just the network API itself. In this example demo, we are helping Terralogic enhance the digital security of their fintech mobile application. And by combining the capabilities of SIM-swap APIs exposed by our telco partners, together with AWS cloud services such as Amazon TextTrack, which facilitates optical character recognition of user ID inputs, as well as Amazon Recognition, who facilitates the facial recognition of a user. We help Terralogic create a meaningful, secure fintech application for the end users. The user flow for this demo is simply where users log into a mobile app as part of their user workflow, such as new user account sign up or credit approval. The mobile application will invoke an API call to the Sinergi API platform. And then based on the response of the API call, we can determine whether the user application is secure or not. So this is an example of the fintech mobile application. So here we're simulating a user flow of a new credit application process. As you can see, as a user who is applying for a mortgage, they're required to provide their tax number, their income amount, their marital status, and more importantly, the mobile number. As part of this credit application workflow, users is required to provide their identity card. And this is where Amazon TextTrack is used, where we will extract tax information such as the user ID from the card, and we will also extract the photo from the user ID card. And then once we extract the information from the user ID card, we ask the user to do a facial verification. As you can see, the user facial verification is successful. In this case, in the typical workflow, the user will receive an SMS OTP to confirm their identity. What we're showing in this case is if this specific mobile number was subject to a SIM swap attack, based on the SIM swap API response, we would detect that this device is no longer secure and we will not approve the user application. So here you see an error notification is sent back to the user, notifying that the SIM card has been swapped, and further actions will need to be taken by the user. They either have to go to an office in person or contact their mobile operator. So this is just a very simple demo to show how network APIs and AWS Cloud Services comes together to create a meaningful use case for a fintech mobile application. We expect this will be one of many ways of how developers can consume network APIs going forward. And we'll continue to work with both the telcos and developer community to curate the API ecosystem. Thank you.